Okay. Hello. Hello. We finished Markarth last time. We finished Markarth last stream, and we started Solitude because we found a note, and I was like, I ain't never done this quest before. Turns out it was indeed Creation Club. So we did do the quest, because in every quest in Skyrim, doing every quest in Skyrim stream, we did it. I just completely forgot about it because there's some good Creation Club stuff, but it was the armor quest. So you just pick up a note, go to a location, and then you find the Creation Club armor. So pretty forgettable. But other than that, we got Solitude up next. It's not too big, so I don't think it will take too long. But I mean, if I was more consistent with streams, we would have already been done. And that is Deepwood Redoubt, Hag's End, Pine Frost Tower, Broken Ore Grotto, Shadow Green Cavern. I don't even know where to start. Where should we start? You know what? We could just start with Volsky. We could just start with that. I remember this place. I know what we're doing. I know this place. This place is one of the more unique looking outside Nordic ruins. And so, I mean, like, look at this. Name one other Nordic ruin that has the outside intro like this. You can't. Ow! Fuck! Okay. I heard an orc. Where did the orc go? Okay, but you got a little side room with a trap. Pretty cool. Some bandits. Oh. There's the orc. He got hit by the trap. Yo, man. At least you died a swift death. Okay, so just some bandits. Just normal bandits. Not too bad. Well, actually not bad at all, but who knows what's inside of here. I am only level... well, I guess we could level up. I am level 17. So there could be some problematic enemies. But I mean, like, name one other Nordic ruin that has the outside of this. You can't. Super, super cool. I gotta walk through like a little ravine to get to the main entrance. Some storytelling. Is there a trap in front of the throne? What kind of design is that? Well, hey man, I guess some public execution. Because that's what they're doing here. This place is really cool from what I remember. Oh. No, you guys were so close. You guys were so close. Just walk into the trap. Ooh, a sneak increase. Hello. Oh. Oh, that was an outlaw. Dang it. We could have gotten a double kill with that trap. If they didn't see me, they both would have walked right into that trap. Ah, nuts. If I remember right, I think this place did have a lot of traps, though. Ooh, a highwayman. Hey, pal, how about you come over here? Oh. Hold on, let me go this way. What?
God damn you. Is that the best you can do? I'll show you what a real orc can do.
What a real orc can do. I'm not even an orc, man. So a real orc just blocks? A real orc just holds up his shield? Cowers behind his shield? That's what a real orc does? Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know. Ooh, a potion of healing. Thank the 9, dude. Thank the 9. Yep. Another bandit highwayman. That should be fine. I don't think he should give me any trouble. Okay, we need a little bit more health and
Show you what a real
some better defense. Just a bit. It wouldn't hurt. So he couldn't get this open. This is an adept level lock. Oh, I think 9 times out of 10 a bandit class would come with you know, a boost to lock picking. But I mean, hey, what do I know? What do I know? Brawler's Elven Gauntlets. Pretty cool. Okay. Little nice secret room. Enemy placement hasn't been too bad. It's been like 2 per room. And you got a nice little secret door there that you could potentially end up missing if you don't decide to unlock the room.
Can't say that I have.
Ooh.
Quiet. I think I heard something.
This place has had you shaking in your armor ever since we arrived.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Let's move on.
Yeah, walk away. think they're gone. Well, at least they should be. Oh, see, now this is cool. This is a nice little dining area. I guess this would be more of like a dining hall, but yeah, I like that. You can imagine all the Nords who lived here before they turned to Draugr coming here to have a nice little meal. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Easy. Easy. Oh my goodness. I thought these guys would be a lot more tough. But to be fair, my two-handed isn't as good as my magic skills. So, it makes sense. I'm guessing this is the kitchen, because the dining hall is just right outside. It looks like a kitchen. It looks like where they would cook up some food. Okay, pretty cool. Another dining room. How many dining rooms do they need? Although this one seems a little bit more personal. Maybe this is where the king of Volskag. I'll never know. I will never look up how to pronounce these correctly. It's more fun to say it differently every time. Maybe this is where the king and his flings would have dinner, while everybody else had dinner out here. Maybe. Listen, man, I don't know. I'm an Argonian. I don't know. All I know is big magic tree. Okay, I know there's... Argonians are more. But all I know is big magic tree. Ah, the wolf, bear, snake thing puzzle. Right. All four are bound to the same lands as we. Some lay low, consumed in shadow. Others stand tall, stretching their necks to see. While none live in this sacred barrow, they all demand your attention if you are to proceed. The first fears all, the second fears none, the third eats what it can, preferably number one. The fourth fears the second, but only when alone. All must be activated in order if you wish to go home. So the first fears all, the second fears none. Okay. Okay. So it's snake, bear, and then the fox would eat the snake, and then the wolf would be scared of the bear if they were alone. I remembered. I even said it in order. It's the snake fucking bear puzzle. I remember this place. I remember this place quite well. It is one of my favorite Nordic dungeons. But alright, let's head down. Let's keep heading down. So far, you know, about 2 enemies per area, which is nice. It's a little too little. It's a little too little. When it's just normal bandits, it's like, okay, you could have at least put like another enemy here, but the bandit highwaymen and stuff like that, you know. Put 2 of those in there. Then the room could be challenging. Alright, let me... Ooh. The Galder Legend. Well, I mean, we could do that quest. We're gonna have to anyways. Because they all take you to certain dungeons. That room means nothing to me. I can hear a Draugr breathing. At least I did. I heard their gargly breath. Kind of disappointing, but okay. Oh. I told you. I told you. Okay, 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 okay. Calm down, calm down. Why can I not just like go through the door? Game? Okay, okay. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, there we go. We got through the fucking door. Thankfully. Elemental flare. Get rid of that frost atronach. Okay, and now we pull out the ebony warhammer. Bam. He was kind of tough. He was kind of tough. Okay. What were you doing up here, though? What were you doing with the skeever tail, man? Where's the rest of the skeever? There's so much blood. Did he eat the skeever? Oh, God. Alright. Let's, usually I don't go to bother, you know, disarming the traps because poison arrows, they don't really, they're not that much of a threat. Oh, oh. There we go. A greater soul gem and a light imperial helmet. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense why that would be in there. A new age imperial helmet in a ancient Nordic ruin. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, see, what I love about this place is it's filled with traps. I genuinely feel like Indiana Jones here. Or as I should say, Laurie Crop. I feel more like Laurie Crop here than anything. In any of the other dungeons. Any of the other dungeons. I know how to talk. Oh my god, see? See, look at this. You can only go one way at a time into a secret room. Okay, okay, that's a trap. There's spikes. So if I take this potion of ultimate healing. Yeah. Not today. Like I was saying in my last stream, these are all definitely third era traps, man. Like, they got them upgraded in the third era. I know these were made way before the third era, but they definitely got an upgrade. They definitely upgraded these traps in the third era, but this is the fourth, man. You need to get with the times. You need to get with the times. Okay. There's a trap right there. And I can already, yeah, there's gonna be quite a bit of Draugr in here. This is a big room. I would guess 4. Oh, only 3. Not too bad, I guess. I would have guessed at least 1 more. I don't think 1 more would have hurt. But which way do we go? Now let's see what's over here. That seems like the right way. So we'll come back to this. But we will go this way. Unless this is the right way. But I don't think it is. Oh, yeah, it's definitely not. Oh, a restless Draugr was waiting for you if you fell into the trap. That's kind of evil, man. A bandit. Yeah, he did not have a fun time. Okay, well, I guess this is just the way you would come out if you fell. Maybe that's the speedrunning strat for this place. Maybe you should fall into the traps. Speeds up your progress. I don't know. We're trying to take our time with these dungeons. See what they really have to offer. Oh, yeah. I already see another enemy. Oh. Okay, and then we'll go to Firebolt. Oh my god. Firebolt just annihilated him. Holy shit. I finally got the stagger off. Because I got the upgrade where, you know, if you two-hand... If you two-hand the destruction spell, I guess dual cast it, it would stagger the enemy. That's the first time I've actually seen it do what it's supposed to do. Oh, yep. Lots of weak enemies in here. Lots of just normal Draugr. Oh, okay. Okay, so this room has 4 of them. Got it. This room is the 4 enemy room. Okay, goodbye. He's dead. How are you not dead? Ooh. Okay. You're a little tough. You're gonna be quite the problem, actually. How? Okay, there we go. Whew. I was like, how did you not get staggered again? My heavy attacks aren't doing what they're supposed to. Alright, let's heal. Alright, cool. Really liking these rooms so far. I really am enjoying the level design here. Alright, we'll do Elemental Flare and hit the door. That's awesome. Like, how is he not being staggered? There's a 3rd enemy? Oh god. Oh no. Oh. Okay. We only had 1 potion of healing. That's fine. Oh, wait, there's a trap right here. You didn't get hit by it? Oh, bro got lucky. Okay, now that fuck-ass Frost Atronach is dead, and we can deal with that 3rd enemy. Where did that 3rd enemy go? There you are, a restless Draugr. Oh, well. At least you tried. I can give you props for that. Right, let's see what's in this room. See what this guy was doing. Solution of health. Not too great, but I guess, you know, we just kind of got to take what we need. Or what we can get our hands on, at least health-wise. Okay, well, there's just nothing in this room. Unfortunate. Now, if this was Morrowind, there would have been an enchanted weapon in here of some kind. And that's just the truth, man. That's what I do like about Morrowind is I want to explore almost every cave I see because there is a chance that you will find a artifact or a really, really good weapon just in the dungeon. Unique weapons. And don't get me wrong, there's that in Skyrim and Oblivion, but not to the extent of Morrowind. I don't know if that's just because there's less dungeons in that game. So it was, you know, easier to, you know, place the unique weapons around. But anyways, this level design is really good. I love all the traps. The enemy placement is perfect. There hasn't been too many enemies or too little enemies. It's been perfect. Okay, apparently I just can't hit the spider through the web. Your classic spider room in one of these caves, in one of these dungeons, there's always got to be at least a spider room. Whether it's just one big spider or a lot of little spiders, there's always got to be a spider room. And I love it. Like, look at that. That is peak. That is peak, dude. Oh my god. That's so cool. Anyways. I hear a waterfall. Holy shit. Yeah, Okay. Yeah, I remember this dungeon. Giant spiders and a waterfall. Yeah, I really like this room. I really like this dungeon. This might be the first 10. Really, really cool. Oh. 9 gold just dropped in front of me. Okay, here we go. Cleared our way out of the webs. I wonder if that is the, yeah, that looks like it was the end of the spider area. Unfortunately, because that had like some of the coolest rooms so far. Oh, that was trapped. Ooh, almost got me. Almost. But Lori Krupp is too nimble and too quick. Okay, I don't know how your friends didn't get aggroed. Like this guy, more specifically. The guy back there Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, what the hell? His health just depleted. I love using magic in this game. It's a little broken. I like using magic in all the Elder Scrolls. I think magic in the Elder Scrolls is always super fun to use. A nice little waterfall. I bet you that this waterfall or this river leads to the waterfall in the spider room. Created potions are 15% more powerful. I mean, we only have, you know, silver gauntlets, but like... These are enchanted. Not any combat enchantment, but they're enchanted, so we might as well just put them on, because enchanting is cool. Curriculum ore? Meh. I don't know if I'm going to do any smithing. I would like to use what we get in these dungeons, but I'm mainly using magic, but it was because I felt like doing more of a magic-based character, because I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, super, super cool. I think we're reaching the end of this place, though. Unfortunately. Ooh, a Death Overlord. Yikes. Okay. Nice delayed shout there. Alright, we gotta heal up. And then we'll pull out the ebony warhammer. I just got one hit. I actually just got one hit. We do need to get better spells, though. I think our spell damage is kind of dropping off at the moment, unfortunately. Okay, fast healing. I'm gonna drink some. I'm gonna drink that. And then we're gonna go to the... Yeah, sure, we'll go here. It's not doing a whole lot. Not as much as it did to me. Actually, it's kind of lowering his health down a bit. Yeah, bro can one-hit me. I'm not about to take my chances with that. Absolutely not. He does have an ebony war axe, though. I think I'll stick with my ebony warhammer. Yeah, that was crazy. Being able to be one hit like that. Ancient Nordic bow, get out of here. I just want the gold. And is that it? An elven bow. Well, there we got the boss chest. I remember there being a dragon priest in here, though. That's what I remember. I remember a dragon priest. But I guess not. Ah. There is a dragon priest. He's just outside. See, I know what I'm talking about. Let's rest 24 hours to get our hit skin back. Hist skin. Our hist skin back. Because that will come in pretty handy here. But I think I already know my ranking for this place. I do. I already know. Okay. Let's quick save. Hist skin is on. You get whirlwind sprint. I actually do not remember what his mask does. Oh, we both summoned at the same time. He's a ghost, so his frost magic shouldn't really do damage to him. Okay, yeah, just say fuck me. Okay, Ebony Warhammer here. Okay, I'm kind of fucked here. I've kind of fucked myself here, but... Oh, God. Oh my God, you're super fucking fast. You are a little too fast for my liking, Frost Atronach. You are actually kind of really fast. I want to... Oh, but this guy's also, like, really low. You know what? Wait. What do we have? We have Eye of Melka here. Which is a fireball staff. But this guy's almost dead. Or he could just move out of the way. There we go. Okay. Nope. I need your mask. Prices are 20% better. Carry capacity is increased by 20 points and can breathe underwater. Really good, actually. Actually, pretty good. You don't have the mask yet, at least. Mask of Clevicus Vile. Okay, I really like that. I really enjoyed Volsky. Now, what would I give it a 10? Would I give it a 10? Is this the first 10? No. I will, however, give it the first 9.5. Almost a 10, but not quite a 10. It's missing something. It is missing something, but a 9.5, that is the highest we have so far. Because I really enjoyed almost every room. The enemies were good. They, you know, there were some really weak ones, but then they balanced them out with some strong ones. There was a dragon priest. You get a dragon priest mask. Like, it's such a good dungeon. I really enjoyed it. Even though it took like 30 minutes to get through, but actually probably longer than that. But I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Gets a 9.5. And, oh, and the entrance too? Yeah. That's a 9.5. Darkfall Cave is DLC. That is Dawnguard DLC. Should we just do another one of these? Because I'm pretty sure Deepwood Redoubt just goes into Hag's End here. And I think that's where you get the ancient shrouded armor. In Hag's End. Northwatch Keep, I mean, it's a bunch of Thalmor. Widow's Watch Ruin. Shadowgreen Cavern, Brinewater Grotto. Full Gunther. Well, I mean, would you count that as Morthal or Solitude? Because, like, Morthal's literally right there, but so is Solitude. That's actually a good question. I have no idea. I have no idea. I guess we could just go. I don't want to do 2 Nordic ruins back to back, so we will switch it up. And we will go to Rime Rock Burrow. I don't think Rime Rock Burrow would, you know, top a 9.5 that we just went through, but hey, it could blow me away. This could be the first 10. I don't think it's gonna be a 9.5 though. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, it is dark in here. It is dark. Isn't it? Wait, no, this is Clavicus Vile's quest. This is where you get the rueful axe. And nobody's here. Oh, I guess you still are here. Right, this is okay. When I saw the entrance, I was like, this I've been here before. Is it here? Oh, it's a steel battle axe. Oh, well, we can still rank it because we know, you know, what the purpose here is. It's to get the rueful axe for Clavicus Vile during his quest. Get me away from that. It's gonna kill me. Nice. Okay, well, kind of sucks that the rueful axe isn't there. I mean, I guess it really doesn't suck because that axe actually sucks cheeks. It's cheeks. If you kill Barbas to keep the axe, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. But Rime Rock, it has its main purpose, like this entire purpose, is for Clavicus Vile's quest. As a uniquely named NPC, that is because it is part of a Daedra quest. I'm gonna give it a 3. No, I'm giving it a 2. There's nothing else to it besides because the axe that you retrieve from here sucks. The only reason it gets a 2 is because it has a uniquely named NPC and it's part of a quest. That's it. That's literally it. Okay, let's go back to another ruin. A Nordic ruin. Why not? Let's go to Deepwood Redoubt. Redoubt. There we go. Ah! I almost dropped my book. My notebook. Hello, Forsworn. Are we really surprised? No, you could have probably guessed. Anytime it says readout, just know it's Forsworn. Just know it's Forsworn. Oh, but these are like baby Forsworn. These are little tiny baby Forsworn. And they actually think they stand a chance here. I am like 90% sure this is the place where you get the ancient shrouded armor when you use the token that Gabrielle gives you for doing the bonus objective in the Dark Brotherhood. I am like 90% sure this is the place. Because I'm pretty sure this place leads up to Hag's End, which has that place. Which has the armor. I thought I saw a rune on the floor. Ooh. Ooh. Hold up. An ice cavern Nordic ruin. Oh my god. Super cool. I really do like when the Nordic ruins are more unique. Because there are quite a few of them that are, you know, pretty much the same. Yeah, I was about to say. There's no way I hit the trap that all those times. Same with Dwemer Ruins. Sometimes they can just feel a little samey, which, you know, I guess is fine. But when, like, the last one we just went through, like Volsky. Oh my god. Super unique. This place also has some uniqueness to it as well at the moment. But what I'm talking about are, like, the forts. The forts all are the same. I don't know. Wow, one hit. Okay, let's go and check out that area I unlocked. Oh wait, though that was the area. I meant let's check out here. Because there's a Forsworn missive. Alaric. Do not presume we have grown fat and complacent here in the north. Our matriarch was wise to bring us here. Our camp is secure and our numbers grow. We will not skulk in the shadows with you, making petty plots with rabble and sycophants. When we strike, we will do it with the cunning and power, and the occupiers will fall before us. That is the way of true Reachmen. Yeah, you tell them. We already did Red Eagle. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? That actually kind of scared me. Ooh, we got a key. Deepwood Readout key. I have no idea where she came from. Or why she didn't attack me sooner. Let's see if we have anything to disenchant. Why do we not have that amulet on? Because we have... Right. I'm more concerned about our magicka regenerating faster, so it's fine. I already forgot about that trap. Okay. We don't talk about my aim right there. My goodness. And he's got nothing. Nothing worth taking. Oh my god. Just one after another. How do they not hear me blasting my way through this cave? Like, she actually just... What the hell is that? What is this? Do I want it? What is that? Is that a skeever? What'd they do to the skeever, man? Ugh. Oh, Forsworn are super, super cool. I like the Forsworn and their lore. Not too versed into the Forsworn lore, but it is cool from what I know. See, now that's cool. This is Aura. A Nordic ruin going into another Nordic ruin that looks 10 times more cool than anything we've ever seen so far. Like, it's so good. It's... Solitude has some bangers. Solitude has some heaters here. Is that... Okay, I thought that was a Briar Heart for a second. I was like, oh god. I don't have a chance. Right. I found an Ebony Warhammer at level 10 somehow. I think I got a good chance. Okay. Oh, hello. Yep. There we go. Level 10 Ebony Warhammer, nice. Yeah, dude, I don't know exactly how it happened. But we were going through I actually don't remember the dungeon. It's in one of my streams that we were like level 10 or something, right? Like ebony weapons should not be spawning nor be in like the world at the moment. It's just how Skyrim works. Lo and behold, we find an ebony warhammer somehow. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna be confused though. I'm not gonna complain, cause okay, dude, that's with it not even being upgraded. It does 42 damage. That's super crazy. Although actually, I think it was like a Draugr Overlord that dropped it. But I always remember them like having the ebony weapons, but they just don't drop it until like you're the proper level for ebony to spawn in. Like ebony gear to spawn in. So I don't know. But hey, we'll take our wins. Ooh, that's the Briar Heart. Alright, let's pull out our deafening and blinding spell. God, it's so loud. It's good, but it's loud. Like, see, Orcish Sword of Flames makes sense for level 17, level 18. Honestly, we could use more health. And another point into two-hand. I know, I said Lori Crop would be, you know, more of a mage character. But we can't pass up the opportunity of having this Ebony Warhammer, okay? So early. We can't pass on that opportunity. You have powerful magic? I do. Although Elemental Flare is part of Creation Club, so it is kind of pay to win. But hey, anniversary edition, right? Matriarch, we await your orders. Our blades are honed, our quivers full, our wills steeled for battle. The time of our waiting has ended. The time for battle is at hand. You have but to speak the word, and the occupiers shall fall like wheat before the reaper. Ah. They are super ready to take over Markarth, and honestly, they should. They should just now. Strangulation? That is a find. And we'll take that. Another red eagle. We've already done that. Okay. What did we pick up? Right, strangulation. Absorb 16 points of health from target for 3 seconds. We shall try it. This isn't the first time I've used the spell, but I don't know. It's a new spell. We might as well use it. Okay, I am like 90% sure you find the ancient shrouded armor in here. It depends if there's a teleporting Hagraven. Like one thing that I do love about the Forsworn, you have a Spriggan head impaled onto a spike, and then you just have a bunch of like, I don't know, dead animals, antlers. I don't know. The aesthetic of the Forsworn is super cool. Oh, I was right. This is where you find the ancient shrouded armor. Wow. Okay. Strangulation costs a lot of magicka for not a lot of damage. This is a quest dungeon, right? Yes, it is. Well, that was cool. That was very cool of you guys. Okay, let's do elemental flare. Strangulation didn't do the job. This is goddamn Hagraven and her fireballs. Okay. I missed. I missed again. Okay, we're throwing. We're throwing. I'm choking. I'm fumbling. Oh shit. Okay, we go in with the Ebony Warhammer. Oh, you went back to bed? You didn't even chase me? You know what? Fair enough. I did the same thing. Yeah, this is a quest dungeon. I wonder if it will be there, though. I wonder if the armor will still be in there. I've never actually been here before getting the quest, just because I'm never over here. Ooh, that's a rune. Uh-oh, we gotta be careful. I said we gotta be careful. Anything up here? No. I'm playing right now. Gonna pop in a few months, so I'm getting home. I'm getting some time in. Hope you're doing good. What's up, Alyssa? I'm doing good. How are you? My God. You know, we've honestly made a lot of progress for my lack of consistency with streaming. I want to be a little bit more consistent with it. It's just hard because I'm busy, but hopefully that will change. But I mean, we've already done Whiterun, we've already done Falkreath, we've already done the Reach. Now we're on Solitude. We're doing a lot. Now, I don't plan on doing the DLCs. I just plan on doing base game dungeons for now, and then we could return and do the Solstheim. The Solstheim dungeons. Expecting a new family member soon. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I bet that is super exciting. Ah!
Here we
Yeah, the ancient shrouded armor should be in this room right behind that throne. I gotta stop getting hit by that trap. That hurts way too much. Gotta be more careful. That's such a oddly placed trap. Okay, my spell just didn't launch. Teleport. Teleport. Thank you. Okay, we're good. It should be in here. But where? Isn't the lever usually like right here? Right? I know it's not that. Oh. Hey now. I hear a Draugr. Okay, well, hold on. We won't like actually like go through it, but I just want to use a free cam real quick to see if the body's in there. Oh, he is. So I mean, if you really want the armor, you could just, you know, cheat into it, but we aren't really a sneaky character, so it will not serve us any purpose. But cool that it's there. There's just no way to open it without the quest, as far as I can see, because I'm pretty sure the lever is right behind the chair. It's gonna sound cheesy, but I've actually been really liking the name Ayla and might use it. It's a cool name. It's a really cool name. The Elder Scrolls games have some really cool names. I can't blame you. I think it's a good name. I like the name Ayla. If I was gonna have kids, if I was going to have them, Ayla, I wouldn't mind a kid named Ayla. I don't think it's cheesy at all. Whoa! I forgot about you. I forgot about you. Wolf Skull Cave right now. Wolf Skull Cave. Oh, we'll definitely do Wolf Skull Cave. I really like Wolf Skull Cave. Oh. It's a master level lock. Good thing I'm a legend at this. Master lock, please. You think this is gonna hold me back? Probably. Oh, there's the sweet spot. Yeah, right there. Okay. We know where it is. It's on the left side. Oh my god. You know, I watched the movie Kick-Ass again recently. Like a few weeks ago. I forgot how good that movie is. That movie is so good. Okay. Calm down now. There we go. Oh! What the hell? What the hell? Okay, so the spikes were from this, not on me. Okay. This Hagraven just does so much damage. It's crazy. Okay. This room is very bright now. Do any of you have a key? Or anything? Oh, flames? Everybody starts off with flames, so I wonder... Okay. Everybody starts off with the flame spell, right? Why can you find it like in the open world if every character spawns with it? Make that make sense. I guess it's just so I don't know. It makes sense why you would find it out in the world. My goal is to finish all of the main quest line and do every faction and DLC and collect as many unique items as I can. Sounds like a good Skyrim playthrough. Because before like I, you know, streamed and made like videos on the games, that is exactly what I would do when I played Skyrim, Oblivion, or Morrowind. Although Morrowind I would more just mess around than anything, but you know, after doing every quest in Morrowind, I mean I haven't really played it since, but I would actually go and do the quest lines and stuff if I was going to go back and replay it on my own time. We did also. I don't know if you joined. When we did collecting every unique artifact in Skyrim. That was a very fun playthrough. Artifact hunting. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that one. Quite a bit. Also, is my, like, I feel like the game is too low. Like, it's not loud enough. At least on my end, it looks like it's not loud enough. Oh, oh. Oh my god, frost trolls. When did she summon frost trolls? Since when? I don't remember that. I do not remember this. She's actually cheating. Oh my god, I'm stuck. She summoned, like, Atronox, right? My item has okay. Then we go to lightning. Unfortunately, we need fire for these guys, but lightning works. Oh wait, lightning's actually killing them so much faster. Oh my goodness. Oh right. I need I need whirlwind sprint. I need whirlwind sprint. I don't have any of the shouts unlocked though. Huh. Maybe we don't need whirlwind sprint. Maybe we can just get up there. Aha, we can just get up here. A secret little area. If you want unique items. Predator's Grace. Wearer is muffled and moves silently. Stamina regenerates 100% faster. Really, really good if you're playing a sneaky character. A lightning strike could char you to the bone. That is true. You could get annihilated, evaporated, whatever from lightning. But for some reason, trolls will still regain health even if you hit them with lightning. They are only weak to fire. All right. Well, that was Deepwood Redoubt, and I guess Hag's End is an entirely new location, so we will mark down both of them. So, let me write down Hag's End here. So, Deepwood Redoubt, it was filled with ice. It was a mixture of a cave slash Nordic ruin, which was really cool. It was very short, though. I think Deepwood Redoubt itself gets a 4. But it is also kind of conjoined in with Hag's End. And Hag's End, this outside area, is like just the way it sits when you first walk out of Deepwood Redoubt. Was super cool. It has a quest tied to it, which you get from Olav's token with Ancient Shrouded Armor for the Dark Brotherhood. There is a Hag Raven that teleports throughout the dungeon, which is pretty unique. Hag's End by itself, I will give a 7. I'm going to give Hag's End a 7. So that was 2 down, and now we're at 6. The same character for 2 years and did everything. But a bad glitch happened, and I tried every workaround and fix, but I couldn't fix, so I deleted my character and restarted vanilla with no mods. The Way of Skyrim. I think anybody who you know, heard me read that or read that can feel your pain. But yeah, I've genuinely been enjoying vanilla Skyrim more than modded Skyrim for like the last 2 years. 'Cause I was like full on like I can't play this game without mods since like I don't know, 2015 when I played vanilla Skyrim so much. And I was like, okay, mods refresh the game. And then, lo and behold, I played vanilla to get all of the achievements. And I just haven't stopped playing vanilla since. Like, I'll have, like, you know, the script extender and, like, enhanced blood textures and, like, a little, like, you know, little miscellaneous mods that don't, like, change anything about the game. More just, like, improvements, like performance or whatever, like less bugs and stuff, or a little bit of, you know, graphic overhaul tweaks. But other than that, like, vanilla Skyrim's good as, like, so good. It gets shit on for no reason. Skyrim's only good with mods. I disagree. I disagree. Mods are cool, and I love the adventure mods that add, like, you know, whole new quests and, you know, places that you can go and explore and do, and weapons and stuff like that. But there's only so many good ones that are, like, somewhat enjoyable. But those are my favorite kind of quests, like Clockwork and the Forgotten City. Falscar, Worm's Tooth, stuff like that. I've played Hag's End is a good, wholesome, family-friendly experience. It is. It's like the Chuck E. Cheese of Skyrim. I've played vanilla Skyrim since release. I think mods that add quests are okay, since you can run out of vanilla quests. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I was saying. I'm sorry I didn't see your message earlier, Spark, but that's exactly what I was saying. Like, I really like the quest mods, the ones that add new quests, whole quest lines and stuff like that. I think those are really cool. and you know, like before Anniversary Edition, um, I had mods that added new spells, and I thought that was really cool. But you know, stuff like that. But like having Skyrim modded to the point where it doesn't even play or look like Skyrim at that point, it's like, well, what? Go play another game, bro. That's not Skyrim at this point. Because I did a video on the Vigilant mod, which was really good. And it was part of this whole mod list called Tempest. And that was a really cool mod list. I had a lot of fun with that mod list. And the reason why I really liked it was because it still looked and felt like Skyrim in a way. And so I was like, yeah, okay, I'm playing Skyrim. But I've seen people turn this into like a whole JRPG, which is cool, but it's just not for me. There's no, like, I'm not saying like nobody can play the game how they want. Like, it's cool, but that's just not for me. I do not want anime Skyrim. As much as I love anime, I do not want I don't want my Skyrim anime. I was not expecting vampires. That kind of sucks. One playthrough, I grinded pretty hard and beat all the quests long before I got the chance to face the Ebony Warrior. Yep. Every good Skyrim playthrough has to end with fighting the Ebony Warrior for me. Played Skyrim Vanilla since it came out when I was in high school, but during COVID I got into mods and really enjoyed them, experimented, but I think I'm ready to let them go and do Vanilla again. Yeah. Once you play with mods enough and you go back to Vanilla, it's really easy to appreciate Vanilla Skyrim way more. And, you know, your game will crash, but not as often, which is another huge bonus to Vanilla. Oh, I've already used Hist skin. Shit. Same thing goes for Morrowind. Will the mods people add? What's the point? Is it not Morrowind Skyrim anymore? Yeah. Like the only mods that I have for Morrowind is Open MW, which is just graphical overhauls and makes you able to see the game instead of just, you know, fog. But even for Oblivion 2, you know, it's just not my cup of tea. But if people enjoy it, and that's all that matters. All that matters. It is just not for me. Cause I understand that Morrowind's combat sucks, right? Because it is just dice roll, and it's like, it's not the best thing about the game. But it has charm. And that's why I like the combat, is because of how charming it is. It's just so charming. I didn't even write this place down. I'm yapping too much. Pine Moon Cave. Yeah, I agree. I have better appreciation now. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But for me, it was like, yeah, I haven't even thought about really like playing Skyrim with mods besides like my scary Skyrim mod videos. But that's like the whole point, is to play a scary mod. But I haven't, like, when I'm just sitting down and playing Skyrim, I'm just playing vanilla. Now there will be a time where I do just want to play with mods. And then there will be times where I'm just like, no, I'm going to play vanilla. I'm going to play vanilla. Also, I really like this room. I don't know what the like there's not enough vampires for this many benches in here, but you know, they were definitely doing something. They were trying to challenge the Volkihar vampires. Incident at Necrom. Hey, I've been there. I've been in Necrom. Dwarven Gauntlets of Eminent Shore Grip. Two-handed attacks do 30% more damage. We might as well put those on. Because we are using an Ebony Warhammer from time to time. It is awesome, yeah. Open MW is really awesome. Has multiplayer support mods for Morrowind. Never done multiplayer in any of these games. Never done the multiplayer mods. Yeah, like, I really haven't modded Morrowind at all, besides, like, Open MW. I just don't see the need. I think Morrowind itself is just really good. Although, there are mods that take you throughout the entirety of Morrowind, not just Vardenfell. I don't remember what they're called, but like you can go and actually explore like Mournhold and stuff like that, besides like, you know, the city. What is it called? I don't remember. You can also like go to Skyrim in Morrowind and Cyrodiil. I guess more just Anvil. Tamriel Rebuilt. That's what it's called. I would love to do a stream with that mod. Or just like a whole playthrough with that mod. It seems really, really cool. Okay, but Pine Moon Cave. It had vampires. It had a master vampire. They were having some sort of meetings in there. It was very short. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 3. It's very forgettable. I just play vanilla, though some are saying that the multiplayer will be implemented into OpenMW. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Morrowind is pretty big. The interior spaces are really big. Yeah, they are. But I think Tamriel Rebuilt would be really fun to play through. And you know what? We honestly might do that after Skyrim. 7 out of 10. What's up, swag? It's been forever, man. 6 or 7. Both. Hag's End got a 7. You know what? Since more people are joining, I'll just, from what we've done in this stream, I will say what we have done so far in Solitude, because we've already completed the Reach, Falkreath, and Whiterun Hold. But for Solitude, so just this stream, Lost Echo Cave has been a 6. Volsky has been a 9.5. Rhymerock Burrow has been a 2. Deepwood Redoubt is a 4. Hag's End a 7. And Pine Moon Cave a 3. It's a vampire church. Low-key tough. A vampire church would be tough if it actually, you know, looked like a church and had more than like 2 vampires. That's where I'm at with that. Okay, what should we do next here? There's Wolf Skull Cave. Can you even do anything in Wolf Skull? Like, will Potema's like summoners be in Wolf Skull Cave if you do not have the quest? Like, we could go and get the quest and then do it. Like, we could. Solitude's right here. Let's do Steep Fall Burrow, I guess. Huh? As number 7. Pine Moon Cave has the benches and tables set up like pews and a lectern, right? Yes. That is where I said they're having meetings to over... God damn it. Do I have a potion of cure disease? Hold on. We got... Oh, shit. Yeah, Solitude has a church. Church of the Eight.
They can't hurt Uncle Rog here. Tell them
Half of Wolf Skull Cave is locked, and there aren't any summoners without the quest. Okay, then we will go and get the quest while we're in Solitude. But I'm gonna go cure myself of vampirism. Lori Crop will not be a vampire. I want to drink a potion of cure disease. Like that? Did I sound like a vampire? I'm not sure. That's a good question. Well, I guess we found out.
You must be one of those wizards from the college you went
I haven't even been to the college. Oh yeah, please tell me we don't have it anymore. Okay, nice. We're cured. One out of 10 dungeon got vampirism, never should have come here. I agree, Spark.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Doing the Galder Legend next. That's the quest we have. We're gonna eventually do it.
The Emperor's cousin, Vittoria Vici.
Because, I mean, we're gonna have to. Bulk Firebeard should still be in here, right?
Thane Bryling, at your service.
Thane? What are you talking about? You better enjoy being Thane. Because I'm gonna take your spot. Kidding. I am not gonna bother with that. Lori Crop does not need a home. Okay. We'll listen to this, get the quest. And then we'll do Steep Fall Barrow, and then Wolf Skull Cave, if I have
Then
time.
we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Is the... I gotta know, because on my end, it looks like the game is too quiet.
I have an idea that might help to
Do you
bolster
have
the
business
morale
with the
of
court?
on this difficult time. I think we shall have a
Take a
grand
bathroom break while they yap.
General Tullius March
I think I'll hold it.
Castle
I think I'll go in
Rock
my
their finery.
my gamer bottle here.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on.
I don't think it's wild
But if you want
animals.
to clear
I
out
don't
the
think
cave-
wild animals can sing. Unless they're the animals from Snow White. Then they can sing. But I don't think it's that Falk. Falk Firebeard. I almost said Falscar. Audio seems okay to me, I guess. Okay, that's all that matters. I don't want it to be too loud, but I don't want it to be too quiet. The bedpan looking real usable right now? Yeah, man. Hello. Hey, it's the cave. When we did a Tempest stream, when I was gonna collect all the artifacts for the museum, this cave had a helmet that mod added. I remember that. I don't think there's gonna be anything unique in here at the moment, though. Besides skeleton. Ooh, destruction increase. No, not really. Ice caves are cooler than normal caves. But usually ice caves are shorter than normal caves. Should I have dropped down here? Oh. Why am I worried about breathing? I'm an Argonian. Gonna do 2 more quests and work out for a bit, feed the chickens, and go to work at the mill. Come back and play more. Hell yeah. Sounds like a plan. I'm about to do this Wolf Skull Cave, go to work, come back, and I don't know, probably work on a video for a little bit. Jump down and found the helmet from Morrowind. Right. I don't remember which helmet, though. I'm gonna be completely honest. Nothing really crazy down here. Some 2 wolves, 2 trolls, and that's it. You get a jump down. I'll give it a 2.5. I don't think it's anything crazy. And the only reason why I really remember that cave is because of that mod. That added that unique helmet. Alright, let's go to Wolf Skull Cave. I think Wolf Skull Cave will be our last one for the stream, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But on a good note, I will make sure streams are more consistent. Huh? I said that like a month ago. I'm like, okay, streams are gonna be more consistent, and then I just didn't stream for like 2 weeks. Listen, I'm busy. But I will make sure we get at least 2 streams a week. We do 2 streams a week. I don't know what days yet. But at least 2. So, hospital? Yeah, they are. I feel very welcomed when I see skeletons and undead. Maybe Laurie Kropp is a necromancer. Or was a necromancer in Blackmarsh. Then the Hist tree was like, yo, bro, you can't do that. So Laurie Kropp decided to become a quote-unquote adventurer just to escape from the law. Notice how Laurie Kropp is never really in the cities? Hey man, we're building some lore here. We're building some lore for our character. Wolf Skull Cave. I really like Wolf Skull Cave. I already have a set rating for it. I already have a set rating for this place. But like I said, you guys can come in here. You guys can come in here. And in the chat, you can also give your rankings of these places. And I will take that into accountability. And we can decide as a group what a dungeon should really be ranked out of 1 through 10 on the Meow Me scale. I know a lot of people don't use the Meow Me scale, but I think more people should. Oh my god, you are tanky. We did get new gauntlets to boost our damage with two-handed weapons. Oh. 2 hits. We 2-hit him. Holy shit. Okay. And now we drop down. And I save. Now, it seems like a pretty cool dungeon, you know, you keep dropping down, it's pretty unique. You get to Wolf Skull Ruins, right? Like, what? What? What is this? And then you walk out. Holy shit.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema.
The coolest thing ever, and it is just a side quest. How is this cooler than anything in the main story? Besides going to Sovngarde. But like, look. One of my favorite locations in the game. Purely just for this reason. You don't see this anywhere else besides Haldir's Cairn. That's the other time you see the purple glow like this. Don't want to drop down. I don't think I could survive from the drop down. Oh, get back! Get back, get back, get back. Did he get damaged from that? I can't tell. Where'd he go? Oh! He actually died. I kind of like the dungeon you eventually get in this quest line. Oh, the one underneath Solitude? That's also a really cool dungeon. And the engravings on the wall of Potema, super cool engravings. Like, actually really cool. I'd love like a poster of them. Potema herself is actually a really shitty person. We don't like Potema, but like the engravings in that dungeon you're talking about, Kat, super cool. Super cool, and they're everywhere. This one is really fun for stealth archers. I'd argue every dungeon is really fun for stealth archers. It's a unique quest that has such a cool story behind it. A very cool story behind it. I mean, you even just hear the name Wolf Queen, and you're like, I want to know more about the Wolf Queen. And why is bringing her back such a problem? And then you read the book, The Wolf Queen. And you're like, wow. Yeah, she should not be resurrected. She should stay dead. Especially what she did to her daughter. Yeah. Fucked up. Yeah, our Ebony Warhammer's hitting like crazy now, because does 63 damage. It's not even upgraded. And we have two-handed attacks do 30% more damage. I started out as a mage. I was going into this as a full-blown magical character, and here we are with an Ebony Warhammer.
Yes! Return me to this realm.
Just smacking everything.
Blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon good words found by What? What are you doing? You fools! You cannot bind me to your wills. Summon with words found by blood. You ants don't have the power to bind me.
What is going on up there? Yeah, Under Solitude seems really detailed for a location many miss. I agree. I answer to... Right, I remember. I don't remember how to... books? No, it's not. That's not how you pronounce... I remember. I remember you. I don't remember how to pronounce, though. You're gonna have to explain it to me again. I apologize. Always good to have backup. It sure is. Bucks. Right. Bucks. My bad. Whoa! I'm happy to be remembered. I remember most people who come into the stream. At least I try to, but I do remember you books.
Something's wrong. There is an intruder.
There's not an intruder. I promise you. Also, can we just appreciate that there's just a whole fort down here in a cave underground? Super cool, by the way. Stop the intruder, please. If you want to stop me, you gotta stop hitting that pose. The fucking JoJo pose. Is Potema like their stand? Goodbye, Potema. For now. And you can see that she leaves. Because when you kill the necromancers and the ritual master specifically, they were the ones holding her soul in place. And so when you kill them, you basically free Potema. And that is when she goes to Solitude. We picked up a book that was worth like 200 gold. Necromancer's Ritual. I guess I could have read it before, but I don't remember what this does. Regain 30 health and magicka every time a friendly conjured or reanimated minion dies for 120 seconds. It's pretty good, but very situational. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this place is quest locked, isn't it? It's blocked off unless you got the quest. Yeah, a glass bow. Yeah, the dungeon underneath Solitude is blocked off by a quest. Unless you do this one first. And then it's like a week or two in-game. I think it's a week in-game or a few days in-game Then Falk Firebeard will send a courier after you. And then you go back to Solitude and do that. Pretty strong ward to ward your Warhammer off. Dude, I know. Battle IQ is higher than I could have ever imagined. Okay, that was Wolf Skull Cave. Wolf Skull Cave has a really good quest to it. Very, very unique location. I'm giving Wolf Skull Cave a 9. I'm saying this place's quest luck, no? From what we know from Swagster, I asked that question, and Swagster said that the place where you go to Potema, so like that first little bit, I guess is you can explore, but where you go to that fort where Potema and the ritual is, I guess that's blocked off. So that place is quest luck, kind of. Do not watch streams. I watch videos on YouTube, but you're the only streamer I engage with. Just really chill to listen to while playing Skyrim. It's kind of like playing along another fan. That is my entire goal, to be second monitor. Don't worry. I know my place. I know I'm a second monitor streamer. But I'm gonna be so for real. I don't have the energy to be like, to put on a character. I don't. I can't. I'd get too tired really fast. I get too exhausted. But I appreciate it, Alyssa. I also don't really watch streams, but there are a few people that I will, like, you know, watch for a bit. Wolf Skull Cave. I already knew the answer to Wolf Skull Cave the moment we started this series. It's a 9. 9.5. Solitude has two 9.5s. Now it gets a 9.5 because of the big glowing purple ball that you see. You can hear the ritual. There's a fort underneath a cave. The quest is really cool, very engaging. Especially if you look more into the quest, like who Potema was. Super, super cool. I really love Wolf Skull Cave. So Wolf Skull Cave gets a 9.5. You should absolutely put on a character and use an animated avatar that takes up 30% of your screen. Please don't do that. I'm gonna put up I'll put up a Fairgoth from Satanine in Morrowind. And I'll do the Morrowind Wood Elf voice. You really shouldn't talk to me like that, Buster. Let's find the next dungeon. That is my avatar. I think his name is Fairgoth, right? Fairgoth's ring. The guy that has the ring. The healing enchanted ring. Solitude doesn't have a lot. Okay, we can do one more, but it has to be a very small dungeon, like Fort Hragstad. This place shouldn't be taken up by Imperials yet. I've only played Skyrim, so the reference lost on me, but 10 out of 10 for effort. Thank you, Bucks. You should really play Morrowind. Morrowind is fun. And Oblivion. But that is entirely up to you. But to get after I end stream, Bucks, look up Morrowind Wood Elf voice. Listen to it, and then come back. And then you'll be like, yeah. Spot on. Firegoth is so dumb. Lost his ring. Yeah. He is. I still have it in my current playthrough. Yeah, I never get rid of it. Even though, like, once you get above, like, let's be honest, level 3. Like, once you're level 3 and above, the ring is actually, like, pretty useless. but I never drop it. I can't go backwards on the graphics. Fair enough. Everybody has their preferences. That's with me in Final Fantasy. I can't go to the 2D pixel Final Fantasies. I just won't enjoy them. That doesn't mean they're a bad game. Me personally, I just won't be able to, like, engage with Final Fantasy the way I was with the other games. I think Oblivion Remastered looks nicer than Skyrim in my opinion, though. I always thought Oblivion was the prettiest of the Elder Scrolls games. Oblivion Remastered is a very pretty game. Very pretty game. And the reason why Oblivion, like, would be the quote-unquote prettiest game of the series is because it was very vibrant. Even in the OG Oblivion, it was very, very vibrant. Because Morrowind, you know, it was very dark and brown and, you know, not to say that, like, when the sun was up and when the sun's setting, it doesn't have its pretty moments. Morrowind has its pretty moments, just like Skyrim. But they're very dull compared to Oblivion. But Oblivion Remastered is a very beautiful looking game. Although it runs pretty poorly on PC. I did get on a little bit to, because I do, like when when I did my Oblivion survival video, it actually ran a lot better on PC than the last time I played, which was when it came out. Ethereum Wars? Ethereum Wars is such a great quest. We've already done a dungeon, the first dungeon for Ethereum Wars. My first ever video game was Pong in the 70s. It wasn't until the first Tomb Raider game came along that I thought games should be like this for years. So I just expect a lot from graphics. And that is completely fair. I used to be the same way. But I've... Oh, we have a level... We have a level up! Get the level up! Oh my god. But as I've played, like, more and more games, as, like, you know, also, like, indie games and stuff, I've kind of came to terms that I don't really care about graphics as long as the story's good. But like I said, Final Fantasy, I've heard 6 is really good. And, you know, I'd love to play Final Fantasy 6. I've heard the story is amazing. So I might try that. But 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. I don't know. I just can't do the 2D pixel. And that doesn't take away from the game. Like, I understand that they're very good games, but I just couldn't immerse myself in them like I would want to. So I understand what you're saying, Books. Somewhat. Not the entire, but I get what you're saying. Morrowind was my first Elder Scrolls game. It's one of those games where it's hard to get into unless you were there in that era and got used to those graphics. Oblivion was my first. Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game. And then I played Skyrim. And then I didn't play Morrowind until 2019 because of the graphics. But I ended up really, like... It was hard to get into just because of how, you know, early game Morrowind is. It's very, very rough. But then once you get to know, like, what you're doing and how the game works, Morrowind is such a fantastic game. The only thing that I had a hard time getting past was the fog. That's why I really like OpenMW, is because I'm actually able to see my render distance. That was the only thing that I didn't like about Morrowind when I played it on Xbox the first time. But I pushed through. Okay, you gotta stop shield bashing me. Yeah, okay. Well, they're giving me the business. They are giving me the business. I love Skyrim aesthetic because it's colorful, but it has this slight darkness to it. That's why I like Dark Souls. It's dark, cold, and beautiful. Dark Souls is dark, cold, and beautiful. I don't think I could put the Dark Souls trilogy in any other way than that. That's a very good way of putting it. Orcish scaled armor. So I'm guessing this locked chest is the enchanted version of the Orcish scaled armor. That would be my guess. This place probably has a Creation Club quest to it. Ooh, healing potions. And some cheese? Oh, I'm absolutely gameplay over graphics. It's just the not so good looking games that aren't appealing. That is fair. Morrowind also doesn't have the best gameplay. But the storytelling in Morrowind is super good. Like, the combat of Morrowind isn't great. As much as I love Morrowind, it's not the best. But the magic system in that game is really fun. Just exploring the caves. Just exploring the dungeons in Morrowind is also really fun. Not because they're really unique, but the stuff you can find inside of those dungeons are really unique. You can find overpowered gear at, like, level 1 and use it. There's no level requirements. It's just so... Like, you could walk into a random cave or dungeon and find the Staff of Magnus. Find the Vampiric Ring. Find... Well, like, they're in set locations, but, like, if you don't know, they're random dungeons. It's really good. And that's what I like about Morrowind the most. Whoa! Oh, you're just a normal bandit. Oh my god. You guys, where are you guys coming from?
You need to do better than that.
Oh my goodness. These bandits were tough. There's another one? Where are you guys coming from? Where are these guys coming from? Holy shit. Lori Crop. Lori Crop is too nimble for these bandits. Oh god, I missed some. First games that I really liked were Enter the Matrix, Blinks 2, Sonic Adventure 2, and a few race car games that I can't remember the name of. Sonic Adventure 2. Fire. I've never played the other ones. I wasn't just playing games then, and maybe I would have been impressed at the time. Maybe. I literally had to force a Rock Band guitar in my friend's hands. He wasn't interested in it until I made him play it, and he really loved it, and we did Rock Band 3 for months. Rock Band is such a good game. I never owned it. I owned Guitar Hero 3 on the PlayStation 2. But Rock Band, I loved the drum kit. I loved playing the drum kit on Rock Band. I think Morrowind has the best towns and cities of the 3 games. Debatable. Debatable. They're good, but I don't know if they're the best. I don't know. I haven't really thought about the best cities in the game. Like, which game has the best cities. I think Oblivion would, because Skingrad, Bruma, the Imperial City, Anvil... I think every city in that game is really good. Yeah, games as stories, I don't know. I like driving games with force feedback wheel, or the games that are short, but just one more go. Fair enough. Blinks 2 is playing as a cat with a magical vacuum, at war with some sort of pigs with tattoos, but I love the character design. I'm gonna have to look into Blinks 2. That sounds extremely fun. What? They were ready for you, Argonia? Dude, they were. They just kept coming after me, one after another, out of nowhere. It was scary. I've never played Skyrim as a two-hander. I doubt I'd like it. Combat takes too long. I played... okay, listen. I usually play as a battle mage. One hand, you know, weapon in one, and then magic in my left. But two-hand is fun. If you get it really good, you can really make combat go by fast. Played real drums well enough for decent musicians to jam with me because of rock band drums. That's awesome, dude. Drums were such a workout too. I could imagine. I've wanted to play drums, but they're too loud. They're too loud for where I currently live. I know there's drums that are like I guess they're called like electrical drums, where like you can just hear it in your headphone and you only hear like the tap and not the actual like drums, but I'd like to play the drums at some point. Alright, Fort Ragstad was a fort that had a chest that needed a key. It's probably Creation Club armor. It was a fort. It felt like a fort that we did like 10 other times by now. So I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna give it a 2. It didn't really impress me. It's just a fort. Actually, is this the fort that you have to go to for the Imperials? I think it is. Okay, so there is a quest behind it, so it's a 2.5. There we go. It's a 2.5 because there's a quest. Forts are really hard to rank because they are the most samey dungeons in the game. I forgot about Guitar Hero. I love those games. It was one of the only games my mother ever played with me while she was in chemotherapy. That's very sweet. Sounds like a fun time. Good challenge from the bandits, though. Yeah, the bandits did give me a run for my money. They did give me a run for my money. My Xbox 360 for Rock Band stuff. That's awesome. I have an Xbox 360. I just don't know where the cables went. Or the controller. But I have a 360. Sitting somewhere. But alright. I appreciate you all for joining. We're pretty much already halfway done with Solitude. Solitude isn't that big. So next stream, I don't know when that will be. I apologize. I want to, like I said, I want at least 2 streams a week. And I will choose those 2 days. We will finish Solitude and then go to Morthal. Morthal probably won't take that long either. And then, you know, we'll just kind of go around in a circle until we come back to Falkreath. So the Rift will be the last area we do. But I hope to see you all next time. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you all in the next stream.